Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And we have a tier on our Patreon where at our very tippiest top tier, if you guys want to get involved with it, where
get on the tip.
You get entered in a weekly drawing to pick the Wham video of your choice. And Chris I'm not sure exactly how you say your name, dude, but you've been on there for forever, man, and we super appreciate you. You're an awesome fucking dude, and he's picked an awesome fucking movie which we've never reviewed before. The 70s original Piranha movie.
Oh, whoa, here she comes. She'll bite your dick off. It just feels like, you know, how you feel after your Christmas bills come in, after you've been maxing out your credit cards to fucking buy everybody a gift. You're like, fuck! They're real. The credit collectors are real.
It's not just imaginary, you did it.
By the way, I want to point out also that the main guy in this, I will say this straight away, he looks like a mix between the Brawny Man and fucking Bruce Springsteen.
Bradford Dillman is the guy's name, and actually, dude, what he reminds me of is Will Ferrell. And you've got this guy Paul who lives out in the woods. He lives by himself. He's an alcoholic. He drinks all the time. This old dude brings him. He's like, I got tequila, I got the brandy, I got the scotch. And he's like, by the way, why do you live out here in the woods with nothing? He's like, don't you want something else? He's like, no, I got brandy, scotch, and tequila. What's it to you? You've got this girl who's this ditzy blonde chick, and she's Heather Menzies Urich is her name. Her name's Maggie in the movie. She's like a kind of a private investigator. She goes out to find out what happened to these two kids. Now these two kids are in the opening of the movie, and they go out and they show their titties, and they're out and they're having a good time and partying or whatever.
And no problem whatsoever jumping into a weird fucking pool that looks greenish on top. You're like, you know, I don't think the chlorine's set in yet.
It's the perfect horror opening because he crawls in her and she's like, why isn't this on the map? It's like, the map says we're fucked. That's not what happens. But he's like, oh, it's probably just because it's some cool thing. So they go out swimming in it and something bites him. And immediately I would have gotten out of the fucking water. I'd be like, something just fucking bit me. You know? Especially when your dick's out there and you're all naked.
Be careful with that. The weird thing about this film overall, it does feel like two different movies. Yeah. At one point, they seem serious, and the other point, it's campy as fuck. Yeah. And you're like, what's going on?
And ultimately, that's what happens. She's trying to see if these kids' dead bodies are at the bottom of this lake or whatever, a pond. So she drains it, and that releases the piranha into this thing. And you get to watch as these piranha eat people. They eat the doctor. They eat all these fucking people. They eat some of the fucking kids. And it's directed by Joe Dante of all people. Which is fucking crazy.
The overall thing about it, like I said, it's two different films. Like when you're watching it the first time, it kind of comes off. Like right when you watch it, it's campy. Yeah. You're, okay, I'm into this campy. But then at some point later on, it fucking jerks your wiener and you go into a loophole and you're like, fuck, it's serious. Because and then it goes back to like, oh, it's not. And then like, fuck, it's serious. Like, oh, it's not. Yeah. It kind of does this up and down kind of thing. However, the whole thing overall, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a funny kind of sit back, relax, not really have to worry your brain about details in the film, you know. But it's still kind of like, I mean, I guess the mall's cool.
Like it finds its way to weirdly be a well done movie.
It was actually done pretty well overall, despite the fact that your killers in this film is fucking hybrid piranhas. Because this film overall, like, if it didn't come out in 78, it would be one of those Sharknado kind of stuff that would come out on Sci-Fi. Nobody would take it seriously necessarily. They would just watch it for the fun.
But it's so much better than that.
But yeah, but they take their time and they actually want to tell the story. They want to tell about this corrupt army colonel that is all about fucking bringing about the end of the world.
There's a jailbreak scene.
Yeah, by kicking over a fucking goddamn plumbing pipe and doing the Super Mario Brothers thing. Whatever. It's still, it's enjoyable. Like, I mean, like, it's not, like, there's no way that you're going to take this seriously as a film goer. You're not going to watch this and be like, you're not going to say, like, there's Halloween, Friday the 13th, and then Piranha.
It's the new Jaws.
Yeah, it's not going to, I mean, come on.
I did love the opening, though, where the blood fills the water and it's like, Piranha,
yeah, or whatever. It was cool. I mean, there are things about it that are really well done, and then it's like, damn, they took their time. You know, they were making a campy movie, or at least we thought they were, but maybe deep down in their mind, like, while they were making it, like, yeah, wait a minute. I can make this serious. Like, I got an idea. And then they shifted tone in the middle of it. And they're like, no, you know what? Let's use the Batman shark repellent. Like, it's not going to work. But
yeah, there's crazy scenes, though. Like, the movie it's ballsy in some territories. Like, when you get to the kids and stuff. Like, some of the kids fucking get it, man. And it shocks the shit out of you. But what I loved about the movie is when the piranhas attack, there's a lot of the same stock footage of the piranhas being like...
But it's kind of effective.
Yeah. But when the piranhas eat your fucking asshole, they are serious.
Get up in there like worse than a burrito from Taco Bell.
It's scary as fuck, man, because like the way that they filmed it looked real. Like the piranhas would get up in your shit and fucking one dude gets his legs eaten off from like his shins down, and you only see his skull, like his bones showing and shit. And when they eat you, they always make the same noise, and it's a very disconcerting
it's a high
noise.
Trilling.
Yeah, it's like. And it's scary. It's actually freaky.
Locusts.
And it shocked the shit out of me. And like piranhas are freaky because they're all over the place. They're fucking wild men. They don't give a shit. They're just gonna bite at your nuts and your tips and everything.
It's like D. Snyder looking for a fucking convention.
There's a couple scenes where the girls, like, you'll see under the water the shots, their tops will get taken off, and you'll see titties.
I know.
I swear to God, I saw a piranha bite a nipple.
I know. I did too. I thought they were gonna show that shit. I'm like, God damn. Like, because they do have a moment like toward the end of the film where they show like it's obviously like a fake. Prop or whatever of a foot, but you see the piranha biting at it, and it looks effective underwater. It looks like a real fucking foot, and you're like, damn, that's nasty. But then the girl's tits are coming out, and it's like nipple, areola.
It's hardcore, man.
And you're like, fuck.
And there's another intense scene too where they're on this raft, this man-built raft that they're on, and the piranhas, like, because this dude's arm's hanging out, they start biting at the ropes, and these people are in the middle of the river or whatever, and the logs are coming apart.
No,
go on, kitty, go on, get.
She's gonna jump.
Now you gon' get. Now you gon' get.
Don't get.
But the piranhas start biting at this raft and it starts coming apart. And I was actually like kind of scared. I was like, "What are you gonna do when Hawkmania runs wild on you?" I was freaked out, man.
I run the fuck away.
There's some really good shit. And again, I love the characters are actually likable, which is a big deal for this kind of movie. The main guy, Paul, I actually like him. He's kind of Amityville Horror to me. James Brolin and Amityville Horror
like that,
mixed with Will Ferrell, where he's like, "You're not gonna do that." Like,
I also like the fact that when Maggie was coming onto him quite strongly towards the early part of the film, he's like, "You're something else, you know." Like, that's all you see. You don't see
70s action.
You don't see the sex scene, but it's like, "You're something else, you know."
Yeah, I've been trying to work my way under these covers.
Those are real boobies.
The asshole guy who runs the Kings Island type affair thing. He's a lot like the mayor.
He's also in Gremlins.
That's it. That's who
he was. Good. I mean, he's not in it much, but he does play up the circus guy very well. Like, he's a stooge of Colonel Waxman.
Yeah.
So, and he plays that up. The thing is, the film, like, guys, there is a story, there is a plot, there is something that you guys should watch and enjoy. But it's not like, again, don't go into thinking that you're gonna get like the Jaws of Piranha. I mean, I feel like
they very Jaws-ish though. At the same time,
I feel like they were trying to go that route, but then at the same time, they're fucking piranha. Like,
but they scare me.
Yeah, but they can't survive in the waters that they're. I mean, unless there was a military experiment that makes them hybrid piranha. But then okay. So
the piranha scared me.
So the Batmobile comes out of the rock, but it's funny because you go in expecting to be a campy movie and you watch it. There are campy moments, but then you're like, damn, those are actually some fucking brutal scenes. Like, some of those scenes come off and they're like brutal as fuck.
The main character is like, now you children gonna swim. You gonna fucking swim, and I mean it. And the one piranha that jumps out and actually bites a chunk off of his face, like, that's the only time the piranha jumped out of the water. But I thought that dude's for sure.
He was like, guts. Guts.
Remember, Maggie,
guts. But it's kind of like fucking around with your substitute teacher, and then she, like, all of a sudden smacks you across the face with a yardstick. You're like, damn.
Maybe
not to be fucked with.
It was like Police Academy, like the camp version of Police Academy. That dude was, but no, I like the movie overall. Like, honestly, like, the piranha freaked me out. The noise they made, how fucking rabid they were all over the place, biting nipples and everything. Freaked me out. I like the characters in the movie. It's not like the scariest movie of all time or anything like that. Yeah. But it's honestly like a fun movie to watch. I give it a 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7. No, actually, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I was gonna go 7, but overall, like, the way I feel about the film, it's still fun. I had a good time watching it. I don't think it's one of those movies that I'm gonna watch repeatedly on Halloween or anything, but it's still, for what it is and for what they had, and the actors are great. and the script is not bad.
Yeah, and nipple biting. It's weird.
That scares me.
Woo! Chris Arnott, man, thank you so much for everything that you do for the channel, everything you do for us, and a great pick for a movie.
And by the way, if you guys are gonna watch this, make sure you put in Piranha in 1978 because there's like fucking 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I got lost in the 2000, I don't know what it was, 3D. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This came out in 78. They were ahead of their time.
And it's Marcus Dunstan that does it too. But yeah, no, honestly, like, this movie I've never ever seen before, and it's a classic amongst those type of movies. So I'm really glad to see it. And it's crazy that Joe Dante did it too. So yeah, thank you, man. Awesome fucking pick. So glad that we watched it. Check it out. It's totally worth watching if you guys haven't seen Piranha yet. It's definitely, I'm glad it's in the old horror repertoire now. So we love your fucking faces. If you guys want to get on the Patreon, click the link down below. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you, Barbara.
Never trust the fucking army when they're experimenting on anything, especially fish.
Or my
you seen Captain D's
dick
menu?